Recording.
Hello, welcome to OmniAvatar.net. We've been thinking for quite some time now about the plastics problem we have in our world today. Our world that we call home. Now, the last time I checked, people tend not to throw trash all over their home. So maybe it's time we did something about it. Not by 2050 and not by some other numpty's target that's 10 or 20 years down the line. We, the people of this planet, demand change, and we demand it now. Within preferably the next 5 years, as an absolute maximum. So my suggestion, subject number 1 or 2, because I made one yesterday regarding Theresa May's kicking things into the long grass until 2050. What a spineless person. So the suggestion is not recycling plastic, but reusing plastic. Rather like the days when we used to return the milk bottle to the milkman, where it was washed and sanitised. Now, if we have a deposit scheme on every piece of plastic that's produced, which is not single use, I would think it'll be a bit like the plastic shopping bag situation, problem, whatever you want to call it, we had a while ago. And since a charge of 5p was put on those plastic bags, there was I think 80 or 90% reduction in the use of those bags. Now, if there's a deposit scheme on every piece of reusable plastic, it can be returned and will be returned, sanitised, washed and reused. Now, the other beauty of this very, very simple suggestion, which is quite profound, but also has negative consequences, if governments around the world get their heads together and work as a team, potentially we could phase out the use of aluminium cans, glass bottles and the like, and replace them with reusable plastic. Now, obviously, the petrochemical or oil companies are going to rub their hands together while they can contribute too in the scheme by investing in the scheme, and then they can get a bit of their money back. Or maybe make a little bit of a profit. But gouging is not acceptable. Do we understand one another? Now, the other thing is that by phasing out glass, steel and aluminium as food containers, we will be saving so much energy, and the CO2 that energy use produces. So from a bit of a anorak moment, because I'm a bit of an anorak, okay, excuse the expression, I like facts and figures. Aluminium melts at 660 degrees centigrade. Steel melts at 1370 degrees centigrade. And glass melts just around about 1430 degrees centigrade. Now, I'm no mathematician, neither am I a scientist. But one thing I do know is that because plastic melts at 255 degrees centigrade, immediately you're saving energy and reducing CO2 virtually overnight. Now, obviously, I don't expect those that live in them big white towers to do it overnight, because it wouldn't be fair on the people that work in those aluminium, steel and glass factories to lose their jobs like that. That's not the decent thing to do. My suggestion, or our suggestion at OmniAvatar.net, is that we phase out those high energy using, high carbon dioxide producing containers over a 3 to 5 year period, so that people that work in those manufacturing industries can be retrained, and then maybe those very people that would have lost their jobs would be able to be retrained and re-employed in the plastics industry. Reusable plastic. What a simple concept. Cut.